One. We are live. Hi, everyone. Back to
Hello.
Dragonlance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode, I want to say 11?
I believe it is.
Ish.
Episode 11 of Dungeons and Disasters, Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. Who would like to do tonight's recap? I believe Gabo was last.
Yeah, someone else do it because for some reason my Zoom is fucked up again.
When was the last time Cat did it?
I did it before Gabo.
Ah,
Are you lying?
okay.
I'm not.
I think they are. My insight
I did it. We were in Signal when I did it.
tingling.
Roll insight, get shy.
I'll do it. So let's see. We were in the city proper. I forget the name of the tavern. But we had started there. We're back in said tavern. Something with like a Pegasus, right?
Is winged Pegasus?
Mhm.
The prancing Pegasus? I don't know. So, we're at the winged
That sounds like
Pegasus.
something y'all should put inside of the session notes that I created for you.
The prancing, yeah. That's for sure.
That's a
I
good
like
idea.
that you did that as well. So we were there. We were having a drink. We were hanging out. I was actually getting to ask some pretty in-depth questions, get to know my new friends, as I call them. And as got a little bit more in depth in the questions, we Blink realized that there's someone from their order sitting across the way. That turned into a precarious altercation that ended with Blink on their ass out the front window. But
Mm.
by the end of it, we all had drinks and it was a great time. We ended up meeting with Jace and setting off on our mission to, we thought it was a rescue mission. We found out that we were now a courier for a message to be delivered to the king. The party was a little bit confused how to approach this, and Ralph kind of had a light bulb go off. Newly appointed to the city guard, he figured, well, let's just see how far my clout goes and walk right in there and deliver the message. But once he was intimate in an intimate space with the king and had some privacy, Ralph decided it would be best to divulge as much information about the goings on from Signal to the kingdom, and a little nervous, a little apprehensive to divulge some of these things because Ralph's grown to care for these people he's traveled with. The king said that he has a task, a very dangerous one for Ralph, and a meeting was scheduled for today's session. And he promptly knighted Ralph for his integrity and honor and service to the crown. And we kind of rendezvoused back at the Winged Pegasus and discussed most of that information that I just divulged. And now we're on our way to this meeting with the King of Solmania.
You actually already had that meeting.
Oh, did we? I must have missed that then.
We did because
Yeah, it was near towards the end, and you were about to fall asleep, so I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Would you like to
I'm drinking some caffeine today.
what was that?
Would one of y'all like to pick up?
Crap. Okay, well there was a lot of fear about what the king wanted to talk to us about. Blink being primarily afraid because as he informed us that he was actually a deserter.
Yeah.
Everyone was concerned about the meeting except for Ralph. We spoke with the king and he told us to go, that he gave us the letter of pardon, or he gave a pardon to Jacques, and told us that he was giving us an escort to go to Jacques's estate to speak with him about what was going to happen next. And I think we didn't get any specifics of what he was asking us to do, but that Jacques would have more info for us.
Correct.
I think that's all that happened.
That's good. Another thing that y'all can put inside of the session notes is a kind of like a demi quest tracker, just so y'all can keep track with what your current thing that you're going to be doing is. So, say you just got told like what you're doing right now, you could put in that saying, "Go meet Jaquez at his manor," just so y'all don't lose track of what the goal is. So y'all can go branch off whatever it is y'all want to do while you're on your way there, but just don't forget what the end goal is.
Don't
Just
get
a
lost in
little
the side
idea
quests.
for other. Yeah. But yes, good job. Bravo.
Level 5, right?
So, yes, you are level 5.
Okay.
Now then.
Don't die.
Now then. We pick up as soon as you are all escorted outside of the castle and the gate shuts behind you. You have 2 guards accompanying you to lead you to your location, which is, as mentioned prior, Jaquez's estate. They both offer a salute to Ralph and ignore the rest of you, and they begin walking towards where you can only assume the estate to be. Within the span of 12 hours, Ralph has gained more influence than Blink in his entire career.
Well, checks out.
Good job. But is there any conversations that you would like to have amongst each other? You currently have Durgan, Jace, and Chomp with you. So those are NPCs you can talk with, or you can talk amongst yourselves.
Well, we will not put under arrest. That is positive. Are you alright, Blink?
I think you're muted.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He did not seem to wish you dead.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
He was unlike any ruler I've seen before.
No. A little too forgiving. A little too kind. Curious.
Very curious.
He's evil. I know it. It's in my bones.
Have you ever heard of a doppelganger before?
Motherfucker.
I have heard of one, yes.
Perhaps. No. But maybe.
Maybe. Or perhaps he is a good leader.
Oh, Jesus.
Ralph.
Seems like an alright chap to me.
We did fail to mention he needs to evacuate his people.
Maybe they are safe here. I'm sorry, Ralph, what did you say?
Well, it seems like an alright chap to me.
That's true. Thank you for arranging this meeting. I'll admit, I think we were all a little apprehensive, but it went well.
Oh, it was nothing. But I must say, it's going to take a bit of getting used to all this, yes, sirring, and it's everywhere I go.
And that blade seems to hold some power.
It's a bit lighter than a sword would seem to be this large. Still haven't been able to train with it. We'll see.
Hopefully we'll not be of need of it anytime soon, but I don't know if luck will be on our side.
Yeah. Blink, to your point, Signal is a much smaller settlement.
It's not Signal I'm talking about.
Yes, I don't think the king has any intention of evacuating at all.
Perhaps. But if they all die, then are their deaths on our shoulders?
No, we've done our part.
Just watching the children play in the street.
We've
What?
given
Oh,
the people in power the information they need to make the decisions at hand. What else could we do in this situation?
I mean, we could have warned them about the impending glassing the city's getting ready to go through.
He seemed aware of the danger. Especially.
I don't believe we mentioned it.
No, but he mentioned the armies. He seemed informed. I will admit, it also brought me some solace that he, despite the violence of it, that he executed all of the noblemen who fled, leaving the city to burn.
good job remembering that.
I believe I mentioned just briefly about what you told me, Blink, of your people. He understands the situation. I know it in my bones.
Yeah, we have a bigger issue, though. Those people we met at the bar. They said they served under Sarah.
Your boss?
Sarah died years ago. In the Chaos Wars.
What is this chaos war?
It's complicated. You need to do your own research.
Wink, wink.
At the very
Still-
least, this is a different altercation than the
Yes,
dragon
but no,
and its fire.
Silverclaw replaced Sarah about 100 or so years ago. So, I don't know if that's gonna be an issue for us.
Well, they're your friends.
I think they're imposters. Old
Well,
and powerful imposters that remember Sarah from 100 years ago.
Who do you think is
Perhaps.
the king is the imposter?
It's two that we met in the bar.
So, sorry, so her name was Sarah, and she died 100 years ago?
About.
Gemini, why don't you make a history check? Yeah, history check for me.
Alright, I'm rolling on the table.
See if you can glance any memories about that night.
Ooh. History. 17 on the die, so 18.
Not bad, not bad.
Rolled good.
While you're having this conversation with Blink, maintaining eye contact this time, you get a sudden flash of familiarity that draws you back to that night, just the night prior. His eyes are impeccably similar to the one referred to as Gug's eyes, what you were able to see of them.
Like,
Both pools of what appear to be a starry sky.
like similar as in same race, or similar as into identical? Like a doppelganger, as he pointed out before.
I'm gonna need an Arcana check for that one.
Okay. Like, would this be similar if, like, for example, drow eyes are pretty distinct? So this be something like...
Yeah, like how some drow have purple eyes.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
Yeah. Oof. Okay, that's not good. 9. Can I do a Boulder's Guidance?
You... Sure, why not?
Yeah. Hit. 11.
You don't believe there is a direct relation in that way,
Okay.
Again, unless if you were an astronomer familiar with how stars work,
No.
they don't. They're not very similar, but they give the same feeling. So from what you can best guess, no, not doppelganger, but potentially same race.
Yeah. Okay. Um, if you don't mind me asking, Blink, you're very unique. Are there many like you in your organization?
High elves? Yeah, there's a lot of us.
Right, high elves. Specifically high elves from where you're from.
No, there's not many elves in Kindamore, period. It's mostly just Kindas.
I just kind of narrow my eyes just slightly at him and... Right. So would be strange if another high elf from Kindermore was here, yes?
Well, it's just me and my father.
Are you sure?
Dun dun dun.
100%. Yeah, my father's dead.
I don't think he's picking up on the metaphor.
I don't think he is either. We're just like walking down the street, right?
Yeah,
Can I
this is about a 30-minute walk.
can I see if like anyone is like if we're being tailed, someone's watching us, listening in, anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Ew, is it sunny outside?
Yes. This is
Shit.
you are directly under the artificial sun
Fuck.
of Atlantis. It is very sunny outside.
Oh, that's okay, because we rolled a 19 and a 17. So with a 17, that's going to be 27.
Hmm. I didn't beat that.
Oh.
Whoopsie.
Who's following me? Who's listening to me?
Are we in the bar or walking
Oh.
around too?
They're just walking right now.
Yeah, you're walking. You're being led by two guards to Jacques' estate. But you, while giving passing glances, notice what you assume to be either a very young child or maybe a smaller race in a brown cloak, seeming to take the same turns that you are. They're following at about a 50-foot distance, but not close enough to pick up on anything, at least not naturally.
Oh. Well,
Why are you curious about my ancestry, Gemini?
remember your friends we met earlier?
I wouldn't call them friends, but
Well,
possible colleagues.
Well, one of them was also from Kindermore. From
What?
Kindermore.
How do you know?
Well, I had some suspicions, and I got a pretty good look at his eyes.
Well, that is concerning, because the only two elves in Kindamore were me and my father, and I watched him get ripped in two.
And hence why I'm bringing this up to you. Because either he has amazing regenerative skills, or...
Or
Are you sure there's only two of you?
my father looked nothing like me. He was a wood elf.
No, I'm not
I
sure.
mean, the world's a pretty big place. Couldn't there be others like you?
My mother lives in the Feywild. She's
The
an
what?
archfey.
An art what?
An archfey. She's part of the cult. Well, he used to be. It's confusing. I forget what my father told me.
Well,
Just a lot of words.
the Fae are known for procreating.
Oh, they are, yes. Yeah.
More than once.
I'm not following.
Perhaps we shouldn't speak about this out in the open. I believe there's someone else who's at least interested in our tracings. And I'll kind of gesture towards the little person following us. Jace is with us, right?
Yes.
I'll kind of
For once, she is not
ditch us.
disappearing.
Yeah, I'll kind of like slow my step to kind of fall in line with her. Did you happen to see our accomplice?
The one tailing behind us at 30 feet.
Yes.
Yes.
Is he of concern?
No, he is very clumsy.
Fair enough.
No, wait. Not he. She. She has a very strange odor. I don't recognize it. I believe she is masking herself some way.
Interesting.
I will let you know if something is amiss.
Very well.
Would you like me to assist in any way, Gemini?
I don't know. I think someone is just interested in where we're going. I don't know if we want to apprehend them or stop them in any way, considering
Okay.
our friends here. Now, I'll kind of gesture towards the 2 guards that are with us.
One of them just kind of sneezes.
Well, we are with the guards. If we need someone apprehended, we could ask them.
Are y'all talking at like room level, or are y'all whispering?
Not whispering, but lowered voices.
Have y'all looked over your shoulders yet?
No.
No, probably not.
No.
Not openly.
Ralph's trying to not be a buffoon.
Oh, where?
Yeah. Trying to do.
That way. To Gemini. All needs doing is I give the word.
We think Blink. Should we ask them why we're being followed?
Sure.
I think.
Huh? What's happening?
I think you and Jace are the most capable of perhaps getting them by surprise without bloodshed. Till they stop them from running off somewhere.
Maybe we could just turn around and ask them.
That's true.
Maybe go the same direction all the time.
about down there?
Well, Blink, I think you are the, master Inquisitor?
You're good at things.
I'll follow your lead. Chances are they're probably one of yours.
And I'm gonna be like, alright, I'm just gonna stop moving. And just let them keep walking forward.
Alright.
You just stop moving, or are you turning around to look behind you, or are you just looking same direction?
I'm still looking the same direction. I'm gonna see if they bump into me.
Note to self, I'm taking hold person.
Not
Uh,
the spell.
fuck it. Yeah. Why don't you roll me a stealth check?
21.
That beats it. You stand there, blending into the crowd almost perfectly, Assassin's Creed style, and then suddenly you feel about 80 pounds of force bump into your right leg, and then make a oof sound as it falls onto its back.
Are they revealed?
Do you look?
Yeah. I'm looking to see if they see it their face.
You see what you can only assume to be wait, you lived amongst Kinder. You would recognize Kinder. This is a Kinder. This is a young male Kinder. About the size of a halfling. So probably in his early teens.
Does he look
just
like
kind of
he's
scratching his head.
Does he look like he's being shifty? Is he trying to pickpocket people?
Make an insight check.
It's a male kinder, but Jay said she heard a female.
13.
Doesn't look like he's pickpocketing anybody. Sorry. I didn't mean to hit you, sir. Says as he scrambles to his feet. Deepest apologies. He says he's just like doing that exorbitant amount of like apologetic bows.
Oh, no need for apologies. I actually wanted to stop you and talk to you today. Have you heard the good word about Nutari, the god of the moon?
Glancing back, is this the same individual that I saw since tailing us earlier? He's talking
It's
to?
the same cloak. It's the same cloak, but that's a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay said they smelt a female.
I'm just like trying to keep him there.
Oh, good point.
And I'm trying to be like one of those like like religious propaganda people who's just like you're like we'll let you leave. They just like get you in a conversation.
Make a persuasion check to attempt to keep him here.
25. It's a 19 plus 6.
No, actually, I don't think I have. Could you tell me a little more?
Let me tell you, she is the most beautiful divine being in all of the realms. Her light shines down and reeks of greatness.
Where are you guys at while I'm doing this?
I was.
He's wrapped with attention. Like he is focused on you right now.
We would be carrying on.
Yeah, I think Gemini looks over her shoulder and sees this display and this like, imagine like fervor, and just look to Ralph. And, he has a very interesting interrogation style.
Oh,
That's his looking interrogation.
You look like one of the most perfect worshippers.
And I'm gonna like pat them down and like turn them around. I'm gonna try to pickpocket them while I'm doing this.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, that's a 9.
Tension.
That's a 9.
It's a 9.
Tension.
So does the
Da.
getting fucking roasted.
You attempt the pickpocket, but you find the pocket thief's worst nightmare, pocket protector.
Yeah, look at you.
Make another roll.
You look perfect. You look perfect.
He doesn't notice.
Wow.
Say what's your name, friend?
And I'm also touching them to see if they're using disguise self as well. Because if I'm actually making physical contact, the spell won't.
That is true. You're right.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to be phasing through anything, so it doesn't seem like a
So it's like
disguise
a
spell.
legit Kinder,
Yeah.
at least to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the question?
I'm asking like for the names. Like, so what's your name, friend? Where are you from?
Oh, you want to know about me?
Yeah, I would love to.
Oh, no one's ever asked me that before. Right. I don't know how to start this conversation. Right. Name. My name is oh, this is getting hot. He's so taken aback by this.
The street's real
assertiveness.
crowded. People are having to walk around us. Let's walk over into this alley and have a conversation.
Oh, that sounds like a better idea. I'm getting a little hyperventilated here. Whew. He blindly follows you into the alleyway. Whew. Oh, I feel like I could breathe again. Thank you.
So what'd you say your name was?
Oh, yes, of course. My name is. Wasn't expecting to give this guy a name. Just give me a moment. I do have a name. I'm just trying to remember what it is. Oh, what was his name? I feel so dumb right now. While they're having this conversation, let's go to the other side, other
Sure,
group. What
sure.
what are y'all doing right now as this is happening?
Well, I think we're gonna keep walking and then just see Blink kind of take this guy into an alley. Ralph, should we intervene? Or do you think Blink has this all right?
Ralph.
Oh, I think he's.
Ralph!
I think he's occupied by something else.
Oh well, that's
I'll just not have everyone stop, but like just slow down. Is
yeah,
there?
because you just saw him take him into an alleyway.
Yep. I'm gonna kind of give Blink a minute to see if anything happens or if I hear anything. But can I look? Can I glance around, try to see if there's anyone else that might be following? Because either
Sure, make another perception check.
okay, because Jace said that she smelled a female, so either it's that person in disguise. Oh, Sunny. That's worse. Or there's someone else. Perception isn't. Yeah, 19.
It is very crowded. If there is anybody, they don't stand out.
All right. I will kind of stop everyone. Guide, I don't have a good excuse. Sorry. We'll be right back. Just a moment, and I'm just gonna grab Ralph and just kind of start making my way to the alley with Blink.
Ralph will be
You're back.
command his guards to halt and wait for our return.
They do as you say. They pull their halberds to their chests and they remain in a position of attention and wait your return.
I'll tell Chomp to stay with shoot. The Minotaur.
Durgan.
Thank you, Durgan. I'll say Dendar, that is a city.
Gengar.
Gengar.
Dendar! It's a city in my campaign. I'll kind of step behind Ralph and I'll follow your lead, Ralph. Maybe just make sure that Blink is okay. He did just step into an alley.
Well, I'm sure. Well, perhaps let's just we'll circle around and keep an eye on.
Right, good idea. I'm gonna follow whatever Ralph wants to do.
And I will just attempt to kind of I assume Gemini pointed to an alley. I'll try to go to like the back side of that alley on the opposite street.
All these alleys are connected to each other, so it's just each building has its alleyways separating them from other buildings, and they all connect in a back street.
Yeah, so we'll circle around the building we're next to, and
absolutely. All right, you take Gemini and lead your way quietly, or
to the best of Ralph's ability.
I will need a stealth check from both of you, though.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
fiddling my phone right now.
It's a 12 plus 7, 19.
All right, you're good.
That's we're not worried about Gemini.
Yeah, I'm worried about the guy in heavy armor.
We're worried about Plate Master Ralph Reddington.
Sad plate mail noises.
Clink, 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 clink. Ooh, there's a 19
Oh,
and a 13. So I'll pick 13.
Hey!
13 with the modifier or without?
That's with modifier and disadvantage. 13, please.
That's fine. Hey, that's great. You are quieter than what would normally be expected from somebody wearing chainmail, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed.
You're pretty quiet. Not incredibly quiet, but as long as you move slowly, you should be fine. Back to Blink.
Yeah, and actually, as I'm talking, I'm going to switch my language, so I'm speaking Kinderspeak.
Oh my god, you know my language! This is so cool! I haven't
I
met
do.
anybody that wasn't a kinder like me that spoke my language. God, this is...
See, I've got to be a great prophet, so I've got to be able to talk to everyone.
You have to be the best prophet I've ever met. Oh my
Would
god,
you mind if I give you a blessing?
I would be honored.
And I'm going to, put my hand on his face and, close my eyes, and I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Go for it.
And gas it.
Oh, I feel like I'm being watched.
For an hour, if he's within 90 feet of me, I know exactly where he is.
This is awesome. I can feel her presence.
Blessings
He's
be
staring
upon
at.
you, young one.
He's just staring up. He's like, "Oh my lord! Oh, right. To answer your question, my name's Arlo. It's really nice to meet you. What's your name?" He says. He holds his hand up.
My name? Well, I haven't been asked my name in years. You can call me Barnabas.
It's so nice to meet you, Barnabas.
Oh, lovely to meet you too.
Preacher Barnabas. It is. I
Please,
wasn't expecting this to happen
it's
today. This is
actually,
so-
it's actually High Priest, but I'll let you off with that.
Oh my God!
I
I'm in the
know,
presence
I
of
know.
a high priest.
I was on my way to temple when I was called to you.
Hey, so cool. You're so awesome. Oh my God. Or I'm sorry, that's kind of rude. Oh my God, yes. He says he does the little prayer to the sky. Oh man, this is so cool. Uh, I'm so sorry to have to cut this short, but I gotta go. I have something very important that I have to go to. It's a meeting with some friends of mine. They really need me there because they're. A nice word would be broody without me there. So I need to go there to lift their spirits.
So be it. Be on your way, young one.
When's the next meeting at the church? I'd like to be there.
It's whenever you feel the calling.
That's cool. I'm gonna use that. Okay, I'm gonna go now. You have a nice day.
Do I see Gemini and Ralph around me?
You hear them.
I'm
Well, hear
gonna,
him.
I'm gonna like hope they're within eyesight of me and give like a little hand signal, and I'm gonna start pursuing him now.
Yeah, you'll see that. What are you signaling them to do? To follow you or to
Yeah,
say
I'd
bye?
be like, whoop,
Alright.
like a little regroup symbol.
Oh, look at Ralph. What does that mean?
I believe we should follow him. Yes.
Follow. Okay.
Do you let them catch up with you before following him? Or do
Yeah,
you
I
want them to
just
trail
make
behind?
I walk a little bit slower, but I make sure I keep within that 90-foot range of this Kinder, so I can keep Hunter's mark, so I know exactly where he's at.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah, he's prancing at this point. Like he was not expecting to receive a blessing from a high priest today. Like he is ecstatic.
I'll catch up to Blink. So why was he following us?
Oh no. He's interesting, though. I gave him some of that religious mumbo jumbo.
What?
Never
Nani?
mind.
What did you learn about him?
Well, he's Kinder for sure. Definitely not disguising themselves, from what I can tell. Seemed quite stupid. He's meeting up with some friends that get broody without him.
Following you then. Are we like now just like back out in the alley, back into the street where the two guards and everyone else is waiting for us?
We can continue pursuing
he-
him, or we can.
He actually walked past the guards.
Well, I think we're
But we
going
can
in the
go
same
to where we
direction.
were going.
Well, I think we're going in the same direction.
As long as we keep a decent distance from him and no one interrupts me, we should be able to keep eyes on him.
Well, if everything's taken care of, then we should
What's
continue
your
on
passive
with our
perceptions?
charge.
Sorry to interrupt you.
A 10.
10?
It's a 20, but that seems really high.
Is it your...
No.
What's your perception modifier?
No,
It's
that's
your
actually,
perception plus your proficiency bonus.
no, it is 20 actually, because I have expertise in perception.
Mine is
Yep.
16.
Yeah, 'cause it's 8.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Y'all looked away from him for just a moment to make eye contact to have that little exchange, and then you look back and he's gone.
Even with like my Hunter's mark, like
You have a sense of direction where he is, but he is not within line of sight anymore. He's ahead of you, but he's getting away quick.
No. Pursuing, for sure.
So you're running through the streets?
I'm gonna like hesitate. I'm gonna look at Jim and I'll be like,
Do you want us to go with you?
yes, come on.
Oh, all right.
Y'all begin chase. Roll initiative.
I'll follow Blink. Roll initiative. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this is a chase scene. It's our first chase scene of the campaign.
Hey,
22.
18.
Jesus. Go ahead and put those into the chat. Or not the chat, the roll 20.
Oh shit, roll 20's the thing.
Holy crap, Ralph got a natural 20.
Woo!
Add that inspiration. Since you rolled a natural 20, you will be going first.
Okay. Whichever way Blink
Once
was
we get-
looking, which I
yeah,
mean,
once we get Blink's initiative, then we will begin.
Put it in.
Oh,
Is
there
it
it
not
is.
showing
Perfect.
up? Cool.
Yeah, it's in there now. Go ahead.
Blink pointed that way, so I'm gonna move 30 feet that way, and if I can't see anything, I'll sprint 34 more feet.
So here's what you can do. During a chase scene, you are allowed to make a dash action, which is
Okay.
great, or you can make a perception check to see if you can maintain line of sight of the target or to find them if you lose them. So seeing as you do not know where the target is, you would need to make a perception check to know where to continue going.
Okay, fair enough. I will attempt that. After running, presumably to like the end of the alley, and I'm just gonna look left and look right.
Mhm.
4.
There are a lot of short people in this crowd today.
Mm-hmm.
But you still have that good sense of direction where he told you where he just was. So you feel like you're still on his trail.
And as that was my action, I will kind of blink. Where'd they go?
That way.
And that's my turn.
Now, ooh, okay, so he is, due to his role, going to have disadvantage on his, or no, not disadvantage. Whoever makes their next perception check is going to have advantage because he fumbled.
Ooh.
Good.
But he does gain distance. He is at the 90-foot mark.
Mm.
He is moving fast for a Kinder. So next up is Blink.
Dash.
All right, so here are the dashing rules during a chase. You can dash as much as you want any turn, as long as you have the actions for it. But as soon as you dash consecutively 3 turns in a row, you will take a point of exhaustion.
Mm.
Okay. Dash. So
Okay.
I move
So you need
60
to-
feet.
Mhm. Go ahead.
Yep. So I move 60 feet after him.
Yep. You now know that he is within 30 feet of you.
Do I see him?
You would have to make a perception check
Does that use a bonus action?
Like
or
I said,
action?
as an action. You use your
Okay.
action to dash.
I know he's within 30 feet of me. Is there
He's
any
within
roof?
30 feet ahead of you.
He's 30 feet ahead of me?
Mm-hmm.
Starlight step.
Okay, where are you going? There
30
is a crowd of people in front of you.
30 feet ahead of me to an unoccupied space.
I'm gonna be rolling something real quick to see if there is an available occupied space within 30 feet.
Okay.
There are 3. One of which is 5 feet away. Another one that's 5 feet away. And one that's 20 feet away, but not 30 feet.
No, if I can't get the full
It is
distance,
a
I'm
very-
not doing that.
It is a very dense crowd right now. You could use it to get to the rooftops if that's what you wanted.
Yeah, but I can't.
Having
teleport back
advantage,
to the
having a
rooftops.
vantage point would be giving you an extra point of advantage on your perception check if you were to make one your next turn.
think I'm gonna.
Oof.
I think I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat.
Ooh.
That's a
Nice.
bonus action, correct?
It is a bonus action.
All right. You cast a magic spell in the middle of a street. I need you to make a sleight of hand check to maintain secrecy, if that is what you want to do.
It's a 6.
It is. It's kind of a heat of a moment thing. So you do it. What are the components for it, if you don't mind my asking?
Verbal, somatic.
Verbal and somatic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do say the arcane words, and as any spellcaster would know, when you speak the words of power, they are projected and they are very audible because you are commanding the weave. So everybody within 10 feet of you hears these words and are confused at first until they see the flash of light that follows and encompasses your feet as you begin to move faster. Everybody within 10 feet of you at that time would have known that you just cast the spell. So, to gauge their everyone today, you happen to do this in front of a group of blind people. All of
Blessings
them
be
have
upon
walking
you.
sticks.
Yep.
You just zoom. You zoom.
Yeah.
So as part of the casting of the spell, you're allowed to dash, correct?
That's a bonus action. Yeah.
I think it's when you cast it, you can also immediately like dash.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can do that, correct?
Well then, I guess I will dash.
Does the spell say that? I'm asking you to confirm.
Spell allows you to move at an incredible pace when you cast the spell. Then, as a bonus action on each of your turns,
Yep.
till the spell ends, you can take
So-
the dash action.
Yeah. All right. So here's the next fun part of chase scenes. You are about to go through a crowded area. You're going to need to make either a strength check to push your way through or a dex check. I
Check or
apologize.
save.
You're going to need to make an athletics check skill to push through or an acrobatics check to make your way through weaving them. This is a skill challenge.
Natural 20 plus 5
You
for
start
acrobatics.
You are one with water as you begin squirming your way through the crowds, not touching a single person, up until you see a short person wearing a brown cape or hood running.
Okay. I think that's all my actions I can do right now.
That is true.
Yeah.
And
But I got
now
eyes.
it is.
So what did they see?
The people behind you, just Gemini and Ralph in particular, saw the flash of light. They're too far away to hear the words, but you saw him cast magic.
I'm just imagining that we see you cast
And-
magic, and then suddenly you just run off like a border collie. Just...
Roadrunner legs.
Yeah.
Got that Sonic figure 8 going on. It is your turn, Gemini.
Ew. Okay. I cannot see the dude, right?
Correct. And Blink cannot call him out because he's used all of his actions.
Yep. I will move forward with my 30 feet, and I will. It's an action to perceive, so I'll try to perceive him. Try to see if I can find him.
All right.
Go
for it.
Disadvantage because it's sunny outside. That's a 10.
That disadvantage is canceled because the next perception check made against him is with advantage because he fumbled.
That is right. So my first roll was a 10. 10 plus 10
Plus
is...
9.
What?
Oh, I thought it was plus 9. I apologize.
Nope.
Go ahead.
Plus 10. So dirty 20.
You beat him. Yeah, you can see clearly. Well, not very clearly, but just through the gaps in the crowd. Small kinder man. And immediately after making line of sight with him, you see Blink just appear right behind him.
Okay. That's my action and my movement. That's all I got.
All right, turn order resets. Ralph. Gemini just found where the kinder is.
Sure, and I assume she's pointing or
Yeah.
You see my entire focus is in direction.
Okay, and Rouse is gonna get on his horse there. I'm gonna move 30. I'm gonna dash. I would also, how far away are they?
They are 90 feet away.
They're 90 feet away. Do I want it? No, I don't have to do it yet. So I'm just gonna run dash. I'll get 60 foot
All right.
on my turn.
Is there anything you'd like to do for a bonus action?
I don't believe anything is viable. Actually, do I have? I don't. Oh, I do have a net.
That would be an action to toss a net.
Not if you're a battle master with a bonus action quick toss.
Ooh.
I forgot you could do that. Yes.
How crowded is the area?
Oh no!
Catch them both.
There is a crowd of at least 20 people between you and the Kinder.
Okay, and do I see? I
They're
see the Kinder now after being pointed out. I'm going to action surge. I'm gonna
Ooh.
dash again with that action surge. Now I've moved 90 feet. I should be like, right up on this dude.
Yeah, you actually run into Blink, who was also right there.
Very nice, very nice. I will. Oh, Blink is there. Hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. It's one shake of a. That's. You don't want that one.
Gotta catch 'em all,
Not
gotta catch 'em
necessarily yet.
Oh, hold
I
on.
might be able to use my new ability here.
Hold on a sec, Ralph. We lost the DM.
Okay. I think I'm gonna. All right, we're in range. I'm gonna try and use the net, and if that fails, I think I'll switch to my commanding rally Blink, and we'll try and
I
get you
will
a
say-
shot off turn.
I will say that it is going to be made a disadvantage your attack roll because you are still in a crowd of people.
That's totally fair. I'm going to use a bonus action toss. I will use my precise strike, Squire Stillmania, to give me a D8.
Mm.
Actually, wait, that's just damage. No, give it advantage. Never mind. So I will net to a regular now. I'll put off that disadvantage with an advantage, and I will throw the net. +5. Here we
Go
go.
for it.
18.
Said 18.
Yeah.
All right, you throw the net and it wraps around the poor small Kinderman who falls to his
Okay.
feet.
They are restrained until freed.
Hey,
It has no effect on creatures that are formless.
we lost.
You
DM.
can use a DC 10 strength check to free yourself, or slashing damage. AC 10.
Hey, Royal, are you dropping in and out?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey,
back.
where are
You
you?
may have to switch over to your hotspot, buddy.
Are
I
you,
already did.
are you dropping in and out on your side too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's the second time I've disconnected and reconnected. Looks like I've used 100% of my 3 gigabytes. Oh, because when I had unlimited. All right, whatever. Last thing I had was that you subdued the target.
Yeah, no, I was just going through the net DC 10 strength check to get out with an action, or slashing damage also works at AC 10. And I will yell to Blink, quickly apprehend them. End my turn.
So it's DC 10.
DC 10 strength check, yeah.
Ooh, we might have a problem today. We lost him again.
Oh no. I'm so happy the net actually worked for once.
I've already got my line that I'm gonna say. It's gonna be perfect.
And nets don't really do damage, but I used my precise strike, which would give it an extra D8 of damage
You would have to roll that damage, yes.
to attack to the bone. Okay, so
Just gonna skin his knee really bad.
this net
Yes,
net
from
just
rug
slaps
burn,
him in the
yeah.
face for 5 damage.
Said 5 damage?
Yeah,
Yeah, this guy is in pain right now.
I yeet it.
You forgot the fact that your net has spikes on it, and it digs into this poor child's skin, and he lets out a yell of pain, which is very loud and draws quite a bit of attention.
Oh, shouldn't have ran.
He then proceeds to slip out of the net
No.
and run into an alleyway.
Oh, he's next on the initiative. Fuck! That's his action, though, to
Yeah.
break free of the net, right?
It is.
Yep.
It is.
I said I made 30 feet. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That is his turn.
Okay.
How far is he?
30 feet.
You
The
saw him go into
alley.
an alleyway. He broke the line of sight.
Do I still know
You still know what?
how far away he is?
Yeah, he just got 60 feet away from you in an instant.
60? Ooh.
Oh.
Rogue.
Oh.
Nope.
Going to.
I said in an instant.
I'm
He
gonna.
went from one place to another instantaneously.
Oh, like a misty step?
I am going
Yep.
It's 30 plus 30.
to go 30 feet into the alleyway.
Yes.
Do I see him?
No.
No.
He is on the roof.
Oh, I went up.
Oh. Interesting. Am I able to make some sort of acrobatics check to get onto the roof?
It would be athletics to climb.
Athletics to climb. Okay. Not feeling like doing athletics today. How tall are the buildings?
About 15 feet.
Perfect. Starlight step onto the roof.
Nice.
Yeah, you're on it.
Yeah. Do I have eye contact again?
You see him, yes, and he is surprisingly fast for someone who just got impaled with a very deadly net.
Okay. I have to read something.
Read away.
As you're reading, just a reminder, I do have my commanding rally. That might help our situation here.
I think it would too.
Which would be just desserts if the new feed I get from the king the day before helps me the day after.
Hey.
Just desserts.
So move 30 feet. Bonus action, Starlight stepped. Can I still attack?
If you wish to make an attack action, you can.
Okay. I could see him now.
Yes, he's within 15 feet of you.
Would this technically be my first attack of combat?
Your first attack? You haven't made any attack action, so yes.
Okay. So he has Hunter's Mark on him.
Yes, you can use your prenumbral
Okay.
strike or whatever the hell it's called.
Okay. I'm going to do non-lethal damage. That is the goal.
That's going to be disadvantage to hit.
Disadvantage to hit.
That is
Okay.
the prerequisite for using non-lethal.
That will be...
With ranged?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, what's the No, you're not within threatened range. Never mind, go ahead. Just gonna be an attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
Can you do non-lethal with a ranged weapon? I thought it was only melee.
I don't believe there is any disadvantage with a melee. You just say non-lethal or not.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's shooting with a bow, though. not sure what non-lethal
Yeah.
would be with a bow.
Pinning him to the ground by the foot,
Yeah, like shoot a leg.
or using a dull arrow.
So with disadvantage, that's a 21.
Nice.
Yes, the 21 hits.
Do you want me to roll damage?
Yes, I want you to roll damage.
Okay. So
Non-lethal might not kill him, but you could seriously injure him for the rest of his life with this attack.
Shouldn't have ran.
tomatoes.
You
Shouldn't
threw
have ran.
threw a spiking net at him, and then
So that
chased him
first
onto a
roll
roof and
is
shot
You
an
him.
put the
8.
spikes on. I didn't put no spikes on.
First
That was
roll is
you.
an 8 plus another D8. That's another
Okay,
4
well.
plus a D6. So, what's 8 plus 5?
13.
I'm
I had to
not
think
into
about that for a
math.
second.
I will be
13.
quick math for everybody.
13
Thank you.
damage.
13 total.
Yeah.
How are you attacking him?
I want to hamstring him.
Oh, so you are permanently disability. All right,
Yeah.
Batman style. huh?
Magic.
The church requires
Memories.
sacrifice.
We could cure wounds. We can
Yeah,
fix these
no.
things.
Yeah, no, you absolutely impair this man and sever his hamstring. He falls off the roof that he was running on into the alleyway, dropping 15 feet.
Uh-oh.
I'm now going to roll fall damage, which is lethal.
Okay, we have to take half of double his damage from the fall. Or his max health.
All right. What the combat's over.
How far did he
Yeah.
fall?
15 feet.
Feet,
Okay, so that's
With
2d6.
6 damage.
3d6.
That's
1d6.
It's 1d6.
1d6.
Did I see the guy fall?
You heard a yelp and then a sudden not yelp.
Hey, this was out of public eye, so no one in the public saw this, right? This was
Everybody heard the screaming man run into an alleyway.
I will.
okay, but they didn't see him get shot. Is what I'm asking.
Oh my god.
No, you're on a roof.
All right.
Gemini's gonna try to figure out what happened. Above table, metagaming. I'm trying to find the guy. Gemini is gonna figure out where they all went because they were 30 or 60 feet ahead of her. So she's trying to figure out where they are, what had happened. But above table, I want to try to find the dude before he dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you'd make it up to me, I would point towards the alley that Blink had ran off into.
I'll head that direction.
Is there a way that I can slip down into the alley without being unseen?
Mm,
Oh yeah, is it safe to say we're out of initiative?
You're out of initiative, but
Okay, cool.
there's no easy way down these buildings. There are no crates or anything to fall onto or to break your fall. You'd have to climb down.
Okay. I may just be laying low on top of the roof for a minute because I can't disguise self and get down inconspicuously, right? Like no matter which way I climb down, there's gonna be someone seeing me do it.
I mean, you can
When-
do it
when-
in the back alley, on the
Yeah,
side
it-
that's facing the back alley.
Yeah, if it's like super not popular, I'd definitely like disguise self as I was going down.
Sure. What are you disguising yourself as?
I think a pixie seems pretty unintimidating right now.
You can't disguise as something.
Oh
that's
yeah, I forget I'm not a changeling. Let's make my.
A changeling couldn't do that either. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Can't change
Well,
sizes.
Only a doppelganger could do that. and that'd be
Basic
incredibly
image,
painful.
and you can cheese a foot up or down.
Let me make myself a satyr.
Sure, you'd be a pretty tall one, but yeah, you can be a satyr.
Yeah, I'm a tall satyr.
When Gemini catches up, the both of us go running into the alleyway. I heard a thud just over here. Blink had disappeared. I wonder. Oh,
Do we see the
well.
guy?
You see a motionless, small body on the ground. Yeah.
Immediately to that person. As soon as I get within range, or as soon as I can touch them, the cantrip, spare the dying. Is this person dead?
They're at 0 hit points.
Spare the dying. Stabilize.
You how do you spare the dying?
I immediately just get to the person, drop down to my knees, almost like a baseball slide. And as I place my hands upon them, or like hover my hands above them, there's this gentle bluish light, similar to the crystal I have, that just kind of envelops him for a second, and just keeps him from dying in front of us, stabilizing him.
As you return the
Yep.
As you return the breath of life into him, he
He's currently at 0 hit points. He's not conscious.
yes, he is.
Oh shit. Okay. And
He is at 1 hit point.
okay.
Ralph will begin immediately detaining this man with, I believe, probably rope is what I would have on hand.
You have 50 feet of rope on hand. How do you? Like,
Just the back of his hands. I'll tie his 2 hands together behind him.
I have manacles. Would that be easier?
Yes.
Okay. I'll hand him the. Gemini's like more focused on this person, but she like absentmindedly just hands Ralph the manacles and starts looking him over for damage.
he has both of his legs broken. Both of his arms are broken. He cannot move.
All right.
I want to clip clop my way over.
Just
You just see a satyr come around the corner.
My God, what happened?
what?
I'm a good boy.
I don't think either of you have ever seen a satyr in your life.
I don't
You
know what
see
that
a short goat man with goat legs and goat horns. Just kind
I
of
saw the commotion.
It's just no. It's,
Bing! I hit him with a wink.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds to try to mend the damage to his legs.
Why don't you make a medicine check along with that?
All right. Can I do the medicine check first?
Yeah, you're gonna need to set the bones before casting magic to heal it. Otherwise, it's gonna heal in the position it's in,
All right.
which is
Can I do a guidance?
not good. Sure.
Okay. Shit, math. Sorry, 1 second. 25 on the medicine.
All right.
16 plus 2 plus 7.
Yeah, you're able to pretty accurately set the bones to the directions they're supposed to be facing. It's incredibly painful for him. He's screaming. But yeah, you set the bones before starting to cast healing on him.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that cure wounds.
First level Cure Wounds. I'm really sorry, but it's the only way this will heal correctly.
He fainted from the pain at this point.
That's fine. He heals for 14.
Golden. There are several bruises and lacerations over his body, but the bones have mended.
Okay. Does he look like he is mostly full or full?
Like I said, there are several bruises and lacerations across his body, but his legs and arms are no longer broken.
Okay, we start with that. I'll just... Okay, one thing done. Look over at you and... Who are you?
Bing! Hit you with a wink.
Okay, look up at Ralph, look over at you and... I'm sorry, I've never seen anything like you before.
Oh, I'm from the east side.
Roll a deception check.
Okay. 16.
Jim and I roll an insight check.
10.
This creature is from something called the East Side.
Right, have no concerns. We are handling this situation. Everything is
Oh no,
fine.
I was just wondering if you had any more questions about my family.
What?
You know, me, you, and Chomp were talking about it earlier.
The guy's still unconscious, right?
Yeah, he's ragged breath, but he's alive.
Magic, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll just turn to Ralph. Wait, are you here, Ralph?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. What do we do now?
Well, well, I suppose he's not going anywhere. Let me call my guards. I'll be right back. And I will go get my guards, Durgan and Chomp. We'll get the group. We'll get the rest of us.
You're bringing them over to the other two?
Yeah, and I'll leave Blink and Gemini with this Kinder for but a moment as I go and retrieve the rest of the people.
It'll take about 2 minutes. Is there anything that the two of you would like to do while this is happening?
It's not magic if you're not born with it.
Okay, what happened?
Well,
No violence, no bloodshed.
I was pursuing him, and then this guy throws a spiked net on him.
It was.
There was no spikes.
There was no spikes. It was a net.
I thought it was a spiked net. It looked fairly spiky.
And
DM, you
this
said
is
there
an
were
arrowhead.
spikes.
I had to think of something on the spot that explains
DM said there were
damage
spikes.
from a net.
So I needed to. I felt like we need to stop him. So I stopped him.
With an
What
arrow.
was I gonna say? Rug burn?
Well, an arrow was quicker than my feet. Yeah.
We said no.
You do see an arrow in his shoulder.
I did not attack first. I attacked second.
After Ralph.
After Ralph. I felt like if the city guard was attacking, that was my green light.
He didn't do anything.
He had a spiked net!
No, not Ralph. Net aside, this
Starting to
person
regret my choice
didn't
of
do
words.
anything, Blink.
No, I think, yeah, it's very unfortunate what happened to this guy, and we just happened to find him here in the alley unconscious.
I don't even need to roll inside check against that, Blink. He fell off the roof.
Well, he doesn't know how he fell off the roof. He never saw me.
Wait for Ralph to get back.
Yeah, he just now came around the corner with his entourage and the rest of
Oh,
your
guards! It was horrible. We saw this man. He took a stumble from the roof.
Blink.
Yeah. I mean,
These guards,
who's Blink?
they're under my command. Everything's okay.
Why did you throw the net at him?
So he'd stop running. Why were we chasing after him?
I thought we were following him.
Well, he clearly was trying to get away, so he must be hiding something.
Do you want me to wake him up?
Maybe we can question him a little bit more. I happen to know he's a man of faith.
Alright, I'll wake him up. I'll attend to Ralph's.
Before you do that,
Yeah.
I will look to both my guards and say, you, end of the alley, you, other side, make sure nobody comes in here. We need but a few minutes of privacy.
They both split up and take posts on either end of the alley.
Are you sure interrogating somebody in the middle of the street your first day as a knight is the best idea? Maybe we can take him somewhere private.
Nobody should bother us. Just make it quick.
Want to drag him through the streets?
Well, these buildings have to have some way to get inside of them.
Blink, that's somebody's house or business. We're perfectly fine. Let's just see who this person is, and if they have any nefarious activity, then we can detain them and bring them to the constable, or I'll let my higher-ups know.
Do you want to question him, Ralph?
Well, I don't know what we'd be asking. Blink, why was he running?
Well, he said he had to get to his broody friends, as I told you guys earlier, and then he just took off. My idea was to just pursue him and see where he was going. when the net got involved, I figured we had other ideas as a group, and I can't help that I'm good at what I do. All right, I can't help that I'm amazing with a bow. Okay.
That situation kind of escalated from like a 2 or 3 all the way to 11 pretty fucking fast.
Blame
Yeah.
his weak skin. You're blaming him.
I'm sure he'll be fine in the long run. Well, perhaps we can still carry on with your plan, Blink. We detain him, we let him go, and then we have somebody else trail him to wherever they're going. But why would we want to do that? What are his affiliations?
Well, he seemed pretty interesting, and Jason Gemini told me that I should go talk to him.
I said no such thing.
I've... Alright, I'm just going... Does anybody wish to ask him questions?
Are you going to handcuff him, or are we waking him up unbinded?
He is already manacled.
Well, if we wake him up
She
unbinded...
looks down to see his feet and hands not roped because you stopped him from tying the ropes before you cast his magic.
Because I gave him manacles, because Gemini had a set. So he's manacles instead of rope. So his legs are free, but the hands are bound.
Oh, okay. I know.
Well, if we wish to still pursue him, it would be best he sees a face that isn't important.
That is...
So we can let him go on his way, and then if we wish to follow him, we can.
Probably best we just ask some questions and detain him until we can figure out the mess in the city. The current state of situations, I don't think it's a good thing to have loose ends.
My other concern is detain him for what?
Exactly.
I don't think we need a reason. I think we just...
His only crime is blindly trusting people.
Correct me if I'm wrong. History check. Would I need a reason to throw somebody in the constable as a knight?
It would look very good if you did, and it would look very suspicious if you did not, but no one's going to question a knight. They're just going to shift their opinions about said knight for saying arrest this man and not providing a reason as to why they're
some weird
arresting
stuff
him.
going on in the city. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little jumpy. I don't feel safe. I don't think this person makes other people feel safe. I mean, perhaps we just throw them in and then we can figure out what to do with them later.
Mr. Knight, is thievery a arrestable offense in the city?
Well, but of course.
You want this...
I know your morals are unwavering, Gemini. Mine aren't
You...
so much.
You want to set him up?
It would guarantee us some interrogation time.
That's what I thought it was done.
I'm offering. I'm not saying we do it.
Why don't we talk to him first and go from there? Maybe he'll say something that will...
Incriminate him.
Potentially. Ralph, do you want him to see you at this point? I don't know what the valor of the knights would say with this.
Perhaps it's best I'll post up a guard at the end of the alley. Make it quick. Find out who he works for. And, well, if he cooperates, just let him go. I don't care. We need to make sure the city's safe.
Alright. Well... Alright, I'll,
Let's let you lead this, Gemini.
This shit's getting annoying.
Wait, why are you looking at me like that? I did my part.
Do you have anything you want me to ask him? Well, I'm wondering if
Where he's going.
he might have been following me, but I don't think he saw me pursuing him. Maybe the rest of you are at the site. I can make it seem like we didn't find him again. Or you and Ralph didn't find him again.
Okay.
You want me to ask him where he's going?
Yeah, find out where he's going, who his friends are, what he does for a living.
Alright.
What his favorite pastry is and what his morning routine is like.
Yeah, then at the end, if you could just slip it in, if I could get my arrow back. Okay, too soon.
Hey, sorry about this, but could I get my arrow back?
While we're on the topic, yes.
Get out the site, Link.
Fine. Ralph, let's hide over here in this alleyway.
You're in an alleyway. Where are you going?
Out in the street.
The alleyway that
Let-
connects
let-
to the alleyway.
Let's hide in the streets.
No. Blink, and you take that end. Tell the guard to stay out of sight, and, well, if he runs, don't let him. I'll take this side.
Oh yeah, Goat Man going up to the guard, tell him to keep moving. I'm sure that'll go well. I'll do it.
I'm gonna walk over there.
Get down, goblin. Get down, goblin.
Thank you, Endless.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
we'll try to give Gemini some presumed privacy in the alleyway, but I'll be watching.
She presumably has it.
How wide is this alley? And I'm
Like
alone.
10 feet wide.
10 feet wide? I'm alone in here, right?
No, there's the crippled person in front of you
Well,
that you
aside.
just recently uncrippled.
Obviously, aside from him.
Where'd you want Durgan and Jace and Chomp to go?
I want everyone out of sight, actually. I want...
Durgan
Or-
takes up the entire, like, left to right.
I would
like,
take I would take Durgan with me if I could.
Actually?
Sure.
How far away am I from the entrance of the street? Am I less than 15
About
feet?
You're 20 feet away.
20 feet?
Mhm.
Ooh,
She's got a plan.
I have a plan. I saw something happen. Okay. I am actually, once everyone is kind of like away from me, preferably over 15 feet, I'm going to cast Darkness. Centered on me.
Where?
So,
Oh,
and then
okay.
I will wake him up.
I mean, you can't see either.
That's fine. I'm crouched right in front of him, though. I'm assuming. I'm gonna crouch in front of him. I know he's right in front of me. Then cast the darkness. He's manacled,
you speak the words of power, and darkness erupt from you, centered on you, and it's just a misty, dark, ichor-like substance that just populates the entire sphere around you. As you just kind of like pat him on the cheek a few times to try to stir him from his slumber, which he does. Where
Do not,
am I? What?
do not worry.
Oh
Where-
God, did I die?
No.
Oh no, I'm in hell.
No, no. You are not in hell.
Why can't I see?
Do not worry. You still have your sight. Why were you following
What?
that group? Shut. Why were you following that group?
What group?
What were you doing today?
I was just going to meet my friends.
Your friends?
They get so anxious without me.
Who are these friends?
Who are you? Are you deaf? Are you gonna kill me?
I am the one that found you. Answer my questions. And the ones that are hunting you will not.
I'm
Who
being hunted!
Who
Oh
are you going to
God!
see?
I said I'm going to see my
And
friends!
who are your friends?
I'm not gonna tell you my friends' names, you psychopath! I don't know anything about you. You just woke me up and I can't see. And you're suddenly threatening me, I think. I'm terrified. What is happening?
Are you in pain?
Kinda. I remember breaking my legs, and then they were being moved around
Do you want
while
to?
they were broken.
And you are still in pain, yes? Would you like to not be in pain?
I mean, kinda.
Then tell me who your friends are.
No. My friends are worth some pain. I can sleep this off. Why can't I move my hands? Do you handcuff me?
Do you remember being on the roof?
I remember running away from some psycho who lacerated me with some weird ass net. I think I got shot. I don't know what's happening.
You... There was an envoy traveling through the city. And you were following them turn for turn. Why?
Who are you talking about? I always go down this road.
Can I tell if he's lying?
You can make an insight check.
Hey, dun dun dun.
That's not great. 12?
He doesn't seem to be lying.
Can
He's clearly terrified.
can I gift inspiration?
If you want, sure.
I will gift my inspiration to you if you would like to re-roll that.
I think he's telling the truth, though.
I feel half. I'm like half and half. I'm like, can I use my 50-50 here?
I'll hold on to inspirations for now. What do you do for work?
I'm a runner. I deliver letters and stuff. Sometimes packages.
Fuck.
Oh God, you're upset. Oh, you're gonna kill me. Please.
Does he have anything in his pockets? Not, I guess I can't see it right now, but just to feel him.
You're patting him down?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now she's robbing me.
Would this be a roll or? I forgot I had that. Fuck you, Shy.
I'm sorry, I get tired of this horse shit. Alright, that's right. What was the last thing you heard?
Sorry, Shy's scaring the shit out of me. He's a jackass. I was trying to pat him down, trying to see if I could find anything.
Oh God, she's robbing me.
What kind of roll
And
would
as
that
you-
be?
You wouldn't need one. You have all the time you want.
Alright, what, do I find anything?
Yeah, you find his coin pouch, you find a small box, and you find what you can only assume to be a couple of letters.
What's in this box and what are these letters?
You're robbing me. Why don't you open it yourself?
Very well, I will.
Well, you criminals are the same.
I'll run my hand along the wall and walk left or right, depending which way Ralph went, and just find the edge of
Okay.
the darkness and step out of the darkness towards him.
Sure.
And I have the box. I'm gonna open the box. And do I get a sense of what this box is? What these letters are?
The box is a ring box. You open it and there's a ring in it.
All right. Any insignia, or does this look like just jewelry?
This looks like a proposal ring.
Great. Close that up. Do these letters look like a courier letters? Is there anything?
Yep.
Okay. I'll just look at Ralph and just... Fuck. Ralph, I think he's telling the truth.
Well,
I think he's just... wrong place, wrong time.
everybody, I'm not as adept as you all, but you all said he was following us, so
I thought he...
I'm a bit concerned about Blink, Gemini. Do they seem a bit paranoid to you? Is everything all right with them?
I don't know. I don't know. The last few days have been a trial. We should talk about it, but not right now. Is Jace with him? Or is she on the other side?
Yeah, Jace went with him, and Irvin.
Jace, you said that you smelled a woman.
Yes, that is a woman down there.
That we have with us?
Yes, the one that you manacled in the Sea of Darkness. That is a woman.
There is some sort of disguise happening then.
Is there something we're not seeing, Jace? Perhaps your trained eye could lend a hand.
Certainly. I would need to see, but I can ascertain.
Gemini, if you do the honors, I'll make sure no one enters the alleyway.
Very well. I was hoping to walk away without being seen, but let it be so. I'll drop the darkness.
You see that he did move from his original position, but he just propped himself up against the wall.
Yep. I'll
Oh god, I can't see!
I'll walk over to him with Jace.
Oh god.
And while Jace looks him over, I'm just gonna put the things he had back into his bag or whatever it was I found them. Put all the stuff back. What do you see?
This is the worst reverse pickpocket I've ever seen.
Shut up. I'll look over at Jace. What do you see?
She takes a knee next to him and just kind of grabs his hand. He tries to resist, but she, keeps the grip and just kind of looks at his hand. Peculiar. She reaches for one of the rings on his finger and just slides it off. And then his body just begins to have you ever seen gelatinous
Gelatin?
substance just kind of wiggle?
Gelatin?
Yeah, like gelatin. Have you ever seen it wiggle? Yeah, he kind of looks like that for a few seconds before it melts away and you see a female Kinder. Same clothes, just very, very potent disguise.
It's a... Shit. Blink's becoming a problem child.
Is there a problem with Blink? Oh no, he did get the right person.
That's the problem here, yeah.
You told me to go after him. You said, hey, you go handle that. What did you think was going to happen?
Gemini can only give the benefit of the doubt so many times.
I said, okay, I'm going to talk to him in alley, give him a fake blessing so I can track him. And then
You
Mr.
said none of that! What do you mean?
He was getting away. I didn't have time. I said, follow me. I implied it. And then Mr. Spiky Net comes over here on fucking...
That was not him!
Secretariat.
He did not say anything about spiky net. It was just a net.
Well, it was...
I was just thinking of something off the top of my head that would explain.
We were
a
told
net
Spiky
feeling
Net,
really
and
hard.
I was like, okay.
I would prefer
if he would have fallen down
on my net.
if he would just fallen down, I wouldn't have attacked. If it was just like the force of the net hitting him or something, I would have just
Listen,
pursued him. I
they
was under the
shouldn't have
impression
run.
it was. I was under the impression.
Stop
it was an attack
resisting!
net.
All right.
I
back
could
up.
have
Y'all would
Eldritch
make-
blasted
y'all
him.
Y'all would make
Trying to-
excellent. Y'all would make excellent law enforcement.
Trying to
yeah.
be meta here, man. Ralph is, you know, a farm boy, night boy, born and raised. I'm honest and I'm hunky dory.
Uh-huh. All right.
So last thing I remember saying is that the skies fell down.
Yep. So all Gemini kind of fold her arms and look down at this now female Kinder.
Oh, that's what explains the smell.
That is a very expensive magical item.
Yeah. And it is my property. I'd like to have it back, please.
So you're
She holds her hand up.
not following anyone disguised as somebody else.
No. This is just so I can get through the streets without being harassed.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Fuck. 13.
Again, she
you
doesn't seem to be lying.
Oh my god. What is this thing?
Is it just like this whole thing is red herring? I don't know. Do I burn the inspiration now or later?
Use it. Why not?
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna see if she's lying.
Huh?
That's better. That's shit. What's my insight? 21.
Okay. Let's see here. You don't get the sense that she's lying, but you also don't feel like she's being 100% honest. She is keeping it up for a good reason, but she isn't keeping up as the skies to follow somebody, but she's not keeping it up to keep herself from being harassed.
Okay. You are either the most unlucky individual in this entire city, or you are not being truthful with me. I am trying to
You
help.
haven't really done it. You help me. You have chased me down,
No,
stabbed me with a net, shot me with an arrow, blinded me temporarily, and now you're interrogating me after robbing me. What part of that is helpful?
first off, all of your items have been returned to you. You have not been robbed. Secondly, I did none of those things.
You
Those
did.
people that did shoot you, on the other hand, I found you first and saved your life. Now, if you want, I can simply leave you here until they find you again and retrieve or do vengeance
I
on
can walk,
whatever
ma'am.
it is. You can walk because I allow it. Now, these people are hunting you.
And you're trying to say you're being helpful.
It is because of me you get to keep your legs. Oh, Blake, you need to calm down. You get a walk. You're lucky.
It's true, because I healed and I'm running out of options here. Go back top now. Okay. For some reason, some individuals hunted you through the streets. Now, you gonna tell me why or not?
I don't know why I was being hunted. I done told you everything. I'm going to see my friends. That wasn't a lie. Just the looks.
And you kept that from me. Why?
Kept my looks from you? I wasn't trying to lie to you specifically, ma'am. I was lying to everybody about that.
Are Kinder, like, rare around here?
They're not incredibly rare. They're about the same consistency as what a dwarf would be in a human city.
Alright.
See them every once in a
Also,
while.
on the old Law and Order bit, magic and having a potent magic ring of disguise wouldn't be kosher, would it?
I mean, if you have a magic item, it's yours, but casting magic spells without a permit is definitely not legal.
So we have incriminating evidence.
Cast Misty Step, but
He cast spells earlier when I was chasing him.
Yep.
Big,
Mhm.
big
You never
light,
saw him
flash
cast
of
a
light.
spell.
we teleport.
Well, the
He's
ring,
never
the
saw him
ring's more
cast a
than
spell.
enough.
No, it's
they're
not.
actively
You're allowed to own
walking
magic
around.
items.
They're actively walking around using magic. I'm confused.
Yeah,
Tell
it's
me
a
what the
magic
law
item.
is. So if the magic item
Here
is
I
a
am
globe of
to look up the
invulnerability,
laws.
I can walk around with a globe of invulnerability up because it's my magic item, or am I still casting magic, right? They're
I mean,
like,
I
where's the
guess
law?
if the I didn't write down the law. It's just if something is very clearly
You're the king.
potent magic that is able to cause a disturbance, then yes, that would be something that would be not heresy or witchcraft or anything, but frowned upon and definitely worthy of being subject to fines. But something as simple as uh making your hair smell better or making your food taste better or cleaning the water, that's not going to be something that's going to be a chargeable offense.
Okay, so low level magic.
Okay.
Low level magic.
Oh.
As long as it's not like you're throwing fireballs or
Fire,
firebolts through
a
the
cantrip
street.
fireball. Yeah. But it was a cantrip, officer.
You burned down a house.
I'm just trying to figure out this scene.
It is a little shaky. It's kind of taboo to cast magic to begin with, but it's not inherently illegal to cast low level magic.
Yep.
As long as it's not causing a disturbance and you keep it to yourself.
Like
you're
you
not
can't
gonna
be you can't
like,
be thunderclapping,
hunted.
right?
Right.
Where are you meeting up with your friends?
You want to meet him?
Sure.
Well, golly, let me lead you to him, why don't I?
In this time, I'm dropping disguise self and I'm going back to blink.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm around the corner. I'm around the corner. Yeah.
I was like, he did it right next to a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you drop your disguise and you're making your way back to the group. Oh god, not another one.
I'll look over.
Oh, child, have you heard the good word? It's a different person now. I'm gonna give him my spiel again.
Yeah, I'm looking. And who are you? I say to Blink.
I am the high priest of the moon goddess.
Oh, you said you dropped your disguise, right?
Yep. Yeah,
So it's
Blink
like
was
good, like,
the
Yeah.
Blink was the high priest of the moon goddess. Nutari.
I'll look down at the Kinder. You know who this is?
Yeah, he's the one who tried to very poorly advertise his goddess.
I've never
wanted
met you
to
in my life, but
get-
let me tell you the good word. Have you ever felt down in the dumps?
I wanted. Yeah, no,
You
shut
were-
up. I wanted to get him to leave me alone, so I just went along with it, and it seemed to work. But then he shot me in the back.
I've shot you in the back. I would never
Yes,
shoot somebody in the back. I
This
would.
this is your handiwork. She points towards the arrow that is still in her shoulder.
I don't even have a bow and arrow on me.
I'll take you to my friends if you leave him here.
Well, you seem very okay with this whole situation.
Woman, I'm tired. I just woke up from being almost dead. I don't care. I'll take you to my friends. I'm sure they love to meet the people who just assaulted me.
I'll kneel down in front of her. And I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Do you remove the arrow while you do this?
Yeah.
All right, you do so.
I don't know if I
And
need
how
to
much
roll
does she
again.
heal?
How much heal?
Yeah.
10.
Pretty as a pear. Thank you so kindly.
I don't know what kind of trouble you've gotten yourself into, but perhaps take the help that is offered. And I'll take off the manacles. And I'll just stand up with the manacles, put them back in my bag, and turn to Blink. And what exactly is your story? I don't suppose you had something to do with the entourage passing through the city.
No, just a humble priest trying to spread the good word.
And she just so happens.
You look like Blink right now, right?
Yeah. Gemini's acting like she doesn't know who Blink is, because the Kindred did not see Gemini, I don't think.
I'm picking up because I'm starting to get through to Gemini. Like this is a Blink lesson, I imagine. We've rehearsed this.
Ah, I see. Please continue.
Yeah, basically Gemini's just trying to act like she doesn't know who Blink is to see if this Kindred says anything. So you just...
And I
have you know, Mr. God, that religious freedom is part of my right as a citizen here in the city. I'm gonna look over at Ralph.
Actually, sir, you need a preaching license.
I can preach wherever my voice can be heard, actually.
As long as you have a license, that is correct, yes.
Yes, it's in the mail.
On your person.
Of course, always, of course.
So she...
Right.
You talk with her, and later she gets shot. No correlation. And I turn to her.
No, I'm very sorry that you were shot. If you'd like me to place some blessings upon you, I'd be happy to.
I prefer it if you stay more than 10 feet away from me at all times, sir. Jace is holding on to the ring until you tell her to give it back.
I'll look at Blink and look at Jace. Seems like you're a very unlucky woman then. I'm not a thief. You can give it back to her.
Jace places the ring back onto her finger, and then the gelatinous ooze covers her body once again, and she looks as a male kindred. Well, now that unfortunate series of events is concluded, do you still wish to meet my friends?
I don't know if that's necessary. I don't know who your friends are.
No one knows who my friends are. That's the point.
Spies then.
What was that?
Spies then.
Informants. Definitely wouldn't call them a spy.
And you just so happen...
So I'm free to go.
Of course. Just curious though. You follow a group of high-profile adventurers through a city, just so happens. You either, like I said, very lucky or the worst spy in the city.
Are you referring to you?
The group you were tailing.
I noticed that you were going the same direction as me, yes, but I was not intending to tail. I apologize if I came off as such.
Very unlucky then.
Yep. I'm gonna go now. You're free to
Worship
follow me if you
services
want.
are tonight, if you're still interested.
I'll just walk away from her, I think, and head over to where Ralph is around the corner.
When you end a conversation, you just keep walking in the same direction as the person you ended the conversation with, because she's going that way too.
You are incredibly unlucky.
Because he.
I'll just say around the corner I see Ralph.
Blake is gonna preach some mumbo jumbo to stay in character until the guy's out of earshot to some guard. That's...
I'll just walk up to Ralph. I don't know what to ask her. She's a spy. She claimed she wasn't following us. Unless you want to arrest her. But
No. Doesn't seem like there's enough to pin anything on her. Just guess she's unlucky.
she had some letters on her, but she claimed she's a courier, so didn't open them.
Say when he's gone, Blink will walk up to the group. I just wanted to pursue. Why does your net have spikes on it? When you start bringing out weapons, I'm like, okay, this guy is now an enemy of the cities.
I just threw the net really hard. That's all. There's that small creature. I just didn't want to miss, and I threw it with all my might. And I guess maybe it like wrapped around their face, got in their eye. Maybe it's like kind of.
I was all in on the no blood thing, you know, and then
There was no blood. There was no blood.
he escaped to the roof, and I was like, well, shit, I gotta stop him. It's my only
It
chance.
doesn't even have a damage profile.
I didn't even kill him.
A net it doesn't even have a damage profile. So
Yeah, on that note, I think from now on, I'll allow you to just choose whether or not you want it to deal damage when it comes to using that ability of yours, because that.
that would have gone totally different for Blink if it was, because I thought he was like using a spiked net, so that I just was like, okay, subdue.
you're like
I would have just pursued.
Violence!
Well, you said no blood, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna follow him really fucking close. It'd be like one of those like really annoying like missionaries that like tells you.
Improv's great. Let's see.
Please
21
continue
on a
with-
disadvantage though. Let's get fun.
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't waste any more time. We should make our way to the estate. And
Yeah, so I'd like to have at least one of the things on my checklist for tonight's session get done before I just crash and not come back.
Well, we either...
Ah.
We might have just made an enemy of a spy faction or informant faction today, but I guess we'll find out later.
Not a very good one. Don't worry.
Not a very good one.
Gentlemen,
I
I'm
just-
sorry I had to shoot him. I know you were upset with me, but when I interrogate people, I typically kill them. That's how my interrogations go. Maybe don't send me to do those things.
I have no idea what just happened.
yes, and Blink, a bit more discretion.
I tried to remain unseen,
Well,
discreet as a mouse.
You lit up like a Christmas tree.
I didn't know I could do that, actually.
What?
Yeah, I just like felt my feet moving and it just came out of me. I think it has something to do with, you know, the deal I made.
Can I make a deal? I want to grab glory.
Yeah, I know a guy.
No. Joe and I will like kind of take Chop's hand and walk away and give like the angry mom look.
How dare you try to corrupt my child?
You're the bad uncle at the party.
I know a guy. I know just the guy.
Alright, I'm gonna
All right.
go with the guards.
Yeah, they resume their journey, and I'm just gonna say with how long of a detour that was, we're just gonna show up there. You turn the corner on the street and you find a building that looks actually almost identical to the manor that you saw in Antilla. What? No, Antilla's the continent. What's the city called again? Can't remember.
oh, it's so hard to pronounce. I always
I have a map of it. I should be able to find the name of it.
Look at
It's Calaman. very similar to the state that you were visiting in Calaman before it was glassed. Almost identical, in fact. Hence, I'm going to be using the same map. Wink, wink.
Interesting choice. Do you think he builds all of his homes the same across all the cities?
Yes, that is his preferred style of architecture. Yes.
Ralph, considering you have not met him before, perhaps you can take lead on this conversation to see who exactly you've been assigned to. I don't believe you've met him yet.
Yes, a bit nervous. I suppose that's right. Yeah.
You needed to be scared. He will not bite.
I personally need a minute, real quick,
Yeah, no, go ahead.
if I'm going to have an in-depth roleplay.
Yeah, no,
So
take your
if you
time.
want
I
to
need
maybe
to
just
set up
like
the map anyways.
take a 5 or something.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
cool.
let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break, guys.
Okay.
Come back at 8:10.
Alright. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. See you soon, guys. And we're back. Got a new map. It's all set up. Fixed it. We'll see how long we can keep the DM before he disappears again.
Well, it seems to have fixed itself, luckily. I do look a little bit more grainy, but I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm okay with network bandwidth being low, so long as it doesn't say I'm about to crash.
We'll see.
Cool. Alright. So, the guards have walked you and guided you and held your hand throughout the entire journey. No, they just led you to the estate and they bid you adieu. And they return to the castle to resume their posts. You are now standing outside of what appears to be a 3-story manor that looks pretty well maintained. Must be fully staffed.
I will approach the door and grab the assume like maybe a knocker.
Yep. Door immediately opens and you see a old man with white hair, white as snow hair, and eyebrows that just cover his eyes as he looks outside.
Yes. A good day to you, sir. The Lord Bonaparte is expecting your presence. Come in.
He says as he opens the door, and you see an entourage of 6 maids on the left and 6 butlers on the right as they bow as the party enters. Welcome to the manor, you hear them say in unison.
That is unnerving.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. All but the best for one of the knights of Palanthus, sir.
If you don't mind me asking, is Jacques ready for us?
He will be ready momentarily, sir. I will take you to the meeting room.
Very well.
Follow me, if you would. The rest of you may return to your duties. Yes.
The maids bow, and so do the butlers, and they all disperse and continue with their chores.
Follow me, if you would.
And he begins... Oh, shit, the map.
Whoopsie!
Where... I'll just use me for right now. I don't have a token ready for him. What the fuck?
And there they go.
Oh, we lost him. Oh no! The internet tech gods do not bless us this day.
Somebody stole Royal's shoes.
It's just
So Storrel's bandwidth.
I do declare.
I do declare, someone is indeed made off with the bandwidth. There he goes again.
I feel like that's tonight's session, guys. Good game.
Yeah.
Maybe don't send Blink immediately
Yeah.
after being like, I think you have a brother you don't know about, and Blink's like, brother I don't know about who I think's following me.
I think I'm gonna start actively playing more with Gemini concern for Blink and his person.
Yeah.
And so
Blink, you
might start reeling
mentally
you
fucked
back.
Blink, and then you go talk to this suspicious figure. He's
might
like,
start
wait, is
reeling
my
back
dad
the
alive? Like, he was like,
Oh no! Siblings coming out of the woodwork to fuck with you? Gemini doesn't understand that at all.
well, I would, well, and then you're like, hey, this suspicious figure, you take care of it, Blink, and Blink's like, she knows something.
Yeah, spy person.
I'm not a spy.
Isn't that your whole deal? What do you mean you're not a spy?
I'm an assassin. I don't
Alright.
get information. I get results.
All right, we learned something today. All right.
about the numbers, baby.
All right, DM. Real talk. I don't know if your internet can keep up.
No,
Alright.
I'm thinking we might have to call it a little early tonight, folks. I apologize for the disappointment.
All good. The tech gods are not smiling on us today, so I think we should
It's all good.
we'll end the session there, but we'll pick up our next session with a meeting with Bonaparte after learning some stuff about Blink's backstory, which he didn't know about, and probably making enemies of a group of criminals in the city. And there the DM goes again. So we're gonna call it there. We're gonna do a raid. Let's see who's online.
Very
I didn't have a
nice.
stream manager up the whole time. That was bad
Twas a
of me.
good sesh. Twas a good sesh.
That was who's farting in my stream? Gambit.
Get her, Gambit.
Do
Yeah.
not get her, Gambit.
Get her, Gambit.
All right, guys. Actually, you two vote for me. Who should we raid? Porcelain, Sayu, Honey Goblin.
Is your one goblin friend still streaming?
My one goblin friend?
He makes all those animations.
I don't have a goblin friend.
What?
I have Honey Goblin. I do not know. I don't know her personally, but she's a very big streamer and a fellow goblin, in a way.
Yeah, it's a raid honey goblin.
Okay, we're gonna raid Honey Goblin. Oh, she's
Yeah.
drawing a dragon goblin today. Let's do a raid.
Ooh,
All right, guys.
yes.
Go. Let's go raid. I'm just gonna refer to her as. I don't know. Actually, she's a much bigger and more successful streamer. So, but she's on my follow list, so I can raid her. Haha. She doesn't have raiders turned off. So go say hi to Honey Goblin. Let's go check out the cool dragon she's drawing. And I will be back on Wednesday for another session of Hell. What's the game we're playing? Fuck. We're going to Hell. I remember that. The Norse game. And then on Thursday will be our first. Is that you, Shy? Of course it's Shy. Thursday, we will be our first session of Vampire. We're coming back to Vampire. So we'll see you Wednesday, we'll see you Thursday. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, guys. Go say hi to Honey Goblin. Bye, y'all!